Actually, the interface is quite similar to all other similar solutions. We also have the ribbon bar at the top of the screen. We also have the classic sidebars. We have the bottom bar, and we have the workspace. That's in terms of these simple areas of the interface. We are pretty much similar to anyone else. So that's when you mentioned that if you already know a solution, you will have a little bit of an advantage that you can actually use, because you know where to look at the tools, where to find them. The reason why we also have these is not just that we would like to position ourselves to be an easy to learn CAD software, which we really do, I believe. We are, at least users like to claim that. But we also find that building up an interface like this makes it easier to find tools. Like, for example, let's just mention, I know that there is a text tool somewhere in ARCHLine, which I can actually easily find. It's in the drafting, and there is a text tool.
Supposing that you don't know where to look.
But if I don't know where the text tool is, I can just click here and type text, for example, and wait a little bit, and the software will tell me where that tool is. So if you watch any of our tutorials, there might be a few of them a bit outdated, but if you find a command that you know that ARCHLine has that tool, you just go there and find that easily. So it's very handy thing. You can actually then start the text tool from here and start typing the text, for example, or you can just simply learn that it's actually in drafting and text, and then you just use this tool.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, the interface features several tabs of these ribbons. The one that we see now is the view, but basically we'll see the building, the interior, drafting, dimension. We will cover a few of them today. We will first work with the building tools. At the left-hand side, you can see the so-called design center. That's kind of a collector hub of objects that you download, and it's actually a source of objects that you can download from online. We will cover that as well a little bit. Not to mention, other than that, just there is the 3D warehouse direct connection, which is an easy access to a plethora of objects that you can download from online easily. And also at the bottom, you can see this is the so-called status bar. We will work with this. Actually, here you can find your floors. Here you can find several tools like the north direction, and also some hint that what you should do here. And we have this is the so-called navigation bar, which helps you to navigate through your project. I will just show you two examples. One is that, of course, you can zoom in and out of the 2D drawing. That's actually done by the wheel. You just scroll up and scroll down, and that's zoom in and zoom out. And if you hold the mouse wheel and keep it holding and move your mouse, that's panning. That's how you move your drawing around. And third and last thing for now, that you can actually double wheel click, and this will actually zoom in, fit it to the drawing area, so you will see everything. So even if you are zoomed in and you double click with the mouse wheel, it will actually bring it back to full zoom.
One last thing to add here to the interface before we proceed is that when I talked about BIM, I mentioned that everything is in one file, and what's better to illustrate that than our project navigator, where everything what you have done is collected into this kind of tree structure. So you don't have to really care about storing these drawings in designated folders. The software does that for you, and also you see that things can be found here which you haven't even generated. Elevations, for instance.